Hey guys, this is Anarchy. Welcome back to StarCraft 2 Commentary with Anarchy. Today, I've got a game between this red Protoss spawning at the far right position, DolCe, and he's going against none other than my teammate, TGbigwig, spawning at the upper left. Excuse me one second. So it looks like I've got people blowing me up about casting games as I'm casting a game, which is interesting, but LagTT is a Masters player, and he's really good. So I look forward to him sending me some replays. So in this game here against Bigwig and DolCe, this is a Masters level game, and it's a Terran versus Protoss. It's on one of the new Blizzard maps that I didn't preview this replay, so I don't know exactly what it's called. So anyway, we see a very early scouting probe for the Protoss player, which could throw Bigwig's build a little off. Usually when you see a probe that early, he could be scanning around to drop some pylons, and Bigwig scouted the south position first, so he doesn't know exactly what's going on as of yet. But he's getting his first Marine out, and he should be able to defend that probe when he comes back. He's going to take some shots at him right there. Bigwig's about to enter the Protoss base, and we see that we've got a gateway down with cyber core on the way and another pylon coming out, so nothing tricky, no forge down. So Bigwig now knows that he doesn't have to worry about any type of cannon aggression or anything like that. And looks like he's going to be chrono boosting out his first stalker, which will deny Bigwig scouting information for pretty much the rest of the early game. There's no unit that can outrun a stalker this early in the game, so Bigwig can run around as best as he can, try to get all the info before he is denied by that stalker. He's going to see that the chrono boost was put down on warp gate research, so he might be thinking some type of 4 gate, but doesn't look like it's going to happen now, because smartly, as soon as Bigwig's SCV leaves the base, DolCe drops that second gas, which opens up all kinds of possibilities. With a 2 gas early opening, we could be seeing some Stargate play, we could be seeing some Dark Templar play. So we'll have to see how that works out for him, but perfect timing on that, waiting for that scout to get killed. Over at the Terran base, we've got Bigwig with a Marine and Marauder standing guard at this front door here, making sure that nothing else can run in. He might be looking to possibly expand. No, he's got 2 Reapers. Okay, so he's doing the signature Bigwig dual attack, and you're going to see that shortly. And it's very effective the way he plays this out. So as we wait for these Reapers to pop out, let me talk a little bit about the community. Again, thank you guys so much for sending in games. I've got tons to cast. The problem is, between my full-time job and the wife and 2 kids, I really only get 2 days to cast games. So have no fear, my 2 days off are dedicated to YouTube and casting and getting myself established. And I also want to announce a StarCraft 2 tournament that I was hoping to live cast. However, I have some scheduling issues, but it's the South Jersey LAN number 2, and you can find the information on teamliquid.net. Just search for South Jersey. Looks like Bigwig is about ready to do some type of 2-pronged attack. The Reapers are jumping in the back door. They're going to go straight for the mineral line. Meanwhile, he's going to push the ramp with these 2 Marauders and 1 Marine, completely distracting the Protoss player, not realizing that these Reapers are doing a lot of damage. He's still not sure what to do. Now he realizes what's going on, but these Reapers are at 3 kills and 3 kills. 6, 7, 8, 9. They get 10 kills on those Reapers. Excellent play right there. And also denied that extra gas. But he, in turn, with that attack, he also pretty much scouted the whole base. So he's going to know there is no Stargate down, so I don't have to worry about, getting those anti-air units just yet. And Bigwig is researching stim, and he's going to bunker down his front door, knowing that those 3 gates are done and warp gate research was done, that there could be some type of timing attack coming. The Protoss player is getting out an observer, so he's going to shoot an observer over and see what's going on, to make sure that there's no trickery coming down. And Bigwig by instinct is going to get that engineering base so he can get a turret or 2 up and try to deny this guy right here the official map hack of StarCraft 2. which basically just floats around and can see everything. Bigwig drops a scan, wants to see if anything changed since he was in there last with the Reapers, and as you can see, nothing's really changed. The Protoss player is sitting very, very heavy on minerals, and he supply blocked himself, so he's at almost 500 minerals, and he may be saving up for an expansion. I mean, this would be a perfect time. You can see Bigwig's already got his natural, and it's very well saturated, so economy-wise, he's going to start pulling ahead if this Protoss player doesn't think to expand soon. And there we go with the expansion. Okay, so perfect timing on that. He saw what was going on. He knew that it was no one base all-in or anything like that, so he did the right thing and expanded. Bigwig keeping up on his upgrades. He's getting combat shields. He's getting weapons +1. He's got another barracks in production as long as a reactor. The Protoss player is getting out an Immortal, which will help a lot with those Marauders. However, if Bigwig goes Marine heavy, which he tends to do, those Marauders really won't be too effective. Bigwig has got himself supply blocked here. I'm sure he's going to drop a depot or a supply drop. There we go. Takes care of that real quick. More Marauders coming out. He's got a lot of Marauders right now. So you know what? The Immortal choice might have been good, unless he really starts changing over to Mass Marine. But he's continuing to put out Marauders. He's also getting a Ghost Academy, which is crucial against Protoss. That EMP Shockwave is probably the best spell against the Protoss. Completely drains all shields, and if the Protoss player and energy. So if the Protoss player goes for like High Templar tech or anything like that, those ghosts can play handy, and he may do that now that there's a Twilight Council on the field. We'll have to see how he goes. Will he go Dark Templar? Here we're going High Templar. So we're going to have High Templar out for Psionic Storm and possibly Archon play. Now, I really like the way this is panning out. He's also researching Blink. Meanwhile, Bigwig is getting his Concussive Shell upgrade, a Starport, and Mobius Reactor. So those ghosts will be able to come out and EMP right away. They'll have the necessary energy as soon as they spawn to take care of those Protoss units with that EMP Shockwave. We got a couple more gateways coming down, which off 2 base makes a lot of sense. He's going to be able to support that easily. Let's check over at the Terran camp and see if anything's changed. The observer is still there. There's no type of detection around this area, so Bigwig doesn't know that he's being watched. He does have a nice turret placed here, so that won't be able to. That observer won't be able to get too close. But we have the Mobius Reactor about to be finished. Psionic Storm is on the way. Bigwig's getting out a Medevac, a couple more Marauders, and another Marine. He's probably looking to get ready to expand soon. I'm sure that's what this SCV is down here preparing to build another command center. We got a factory over here, oddly placed. And here comes a probe. Generally means the Protoss is preparing to push. This probe will drop some type of forward pylon, so that way the Protoss player can reinforce very easily. But Bigwig really pulling ahead in supply, 101 over 82. So my money's on Bigwig at this point. Keep in mind, even though he is a teammate of mine, I have not seen the game, so I don't know if he wins or loses. Psionic Storm about to finish, and here we go with the first push. There's a Ghost in the mix as well. The Ghost is far behind the army. Will the probe spot it? No, he will not. So DolCe will not know until he gets to the watchtower what's going on. By the time he gets to that watchtower, though, he may not see the Ghost. I highly doubt he saw that Ghost. Bigwig pushing out, but instinctively going north to look for proxy pylons. And look, he's going to find that probe. So no pylon reinforcement at this time. It'll be all forward attack, basically. But this is a pretty scary force. We've got High Templars. We've got the Immortals, we've got Stalkers and Zealots, and a couple Sentries. Bigwig with the scan that doesn't reveal too much, but the Protoss player actually walks ahead. Here comes the Ghost for the EMP. He looks indecisive, but he doesn't know what's going on. He's going to run out that ramp and try an EMP. Learns another scan. Here we go. EMP down on the left side of the army. Not the greatest EMP, but it does do the job. And, oh, Psionic Storm down. Oh, 2 Psionic Storms down. The Terran army is really taking a beating right now, but he does have some upgrades. The Protoss player, no upgrades at all, so he's going to focus fire down that Immortal, focus fire down the Stalkers. Stalkers are very low on health. Blink should be, he's not using any type of Blink Micro, which is a waste. There we go. Okay, so we got some Blink Micro going down. I was surprised that he didn't do that in the first engagement. Stalker goes down. Looks like the Protoss player will hold this off. Meanwhile, under what circumstances, he's down to 55 supply over 98. Bigwig taking his 3rd base. And he is far ahead in supply, and it doesn't look like this Terran or Protoss player is going to be able to pull back. Here comes Bigwig with a second push. I don't see any ghosts, though, so I'm not sure how effective this will be. The Protoss player gets his army back, coupled with those High Templar. No EMP is not going to go too well. Still have that observer seeing exactly what's going on. So he knows this attack is coming. He's prepared for it. There's the scan. He sees the 4 High Templar. He's going to push anyway. He stims up the ramp, takes out a Zealot, takes out a Stalker. Nice blink micro there, but it's not going to be enough. This army is way too big. However, these High Templar... Oh, it doesn't look like they have enough energy for Storm. These High Templar don't have enough energy for Storm, so... Oh, wow. The Protoss player is going to lose a lot here. He's warping in more High Templar and Zealots. But Bigwig, his army is just way too big. Looks like the Storms are ready. Here we go. Storm down. But he winds up storming his own Zealots without pulling them back. No micro there. Another Storm, but again, on his own Zealots and his own Zealots again. So not the greatest use of Psionic Storm, especially on a ramp like that. You want to try and wait until the Terran player can't back himself out. Meanwhile, those High Templar are getting sniped. More units warping in. Oh, perfect Storm there. And that should be enough to hold this off with the Zealot reinforcement. Bigwig smartly picking up his remaining forces and getting the hell out of there. Excellent defense, but again, under what cost? He's down to 53, supply over 111. Bigwig just macroing like a champ. He's getting more upgrades. He's got armor on the way. He's got Marauders coming out. Meanwhile, Zealot Charge is being researched on the Protoss side. But here we go again with another push, and this time I do see Ghosts in the mix. So with some Ghosts this time, I think this will probably be the push. This Ghost right here with 125 energy is going to be able to EMP almost twice by the time he gets there. It's going to be huge. What type of reinforcements do we have? We have a bunch of High Templar with not enough energy. I'm shocked that he hasn't morphed those into Archons yet. Archons are so good against the Terran. And this Protoss player is still 400 minerals, no upgrades. Getting some cannons down, but he's just not upgrading. He did expand at least to his 3rd. But here comes this final push. He's got the scouting Vikings plus a scan. The High Templar... Oh, he's moving the High Templar right in the range of that scan again. So Bigwig knows exactly where those High Templar are. Here we go with the Ghost. How's this EMP going to work? Oh my god, he's going to have a perfect EMP on those Oh my god, he completely EMPs all the High Templar. High Templar have no energy now, and he's not morphing them into Archons. These Vikings are now on the ground, and there's the GG. Haha, nice man, GG from DolCe. That was a boss EMP. One of the best EMPs I've seen. Excellent job, Bigwig. That was a great game. Again, if you want to submit replays, anarchysc2@gmail.com. Make sure you check out the South Jersey Land #2 tournament coming up on Saturday the 6th. I wish I could be there to cast it. Unfortunately, I'm out of town that week, but I will be there the next time to live cast, and it's streamed on Justin TV as well. So thanks, guys, and I will see you next time.